Hello, Christie Aphrodite of Soul Journeys Radio, and this is Julia of Shamhat's Bedroom. Julia, what's your
Hello.
website?
It's shamhatsbedroom.wordpress.com. So it's SHAMHATS
How do
bedroom.wordpress.com.
you spell bedroom?
BEDROM.
Okay, well,
For
we're
any
here.
illiterate people out
We,
there.
I did a video a few days ago about, just giving women ideas who want to go braless. And, once again, I'm not telling you have to go braless. I brought up some points that have to do with health and such, but we're going to continue that conversation here. So, Julia, and by the way, like, some of your comments were like, oh, well, if you're D or you'd understand you'd have to wear a bra. And I mean, come on, dude, you can see. I got boobs. She's got boobs. Neither of us are flat. So, Julia, you've been going braless for how long?
For 5+ years.
Like, totally, completely?
Yeah, completely.
Okay, alright. So what was your reasoning for going braless?
Well, I really hated how women felt like they needed bras. Like, why do we need these artificial things? Shouldn't we be beautiful and healthy and able to have gorgeous breasts without these artificial, like, prisons? So it was really the emotional and the social connection to, I guess, how we are socially offended at the breast too. Like,
so you just wanted to be a rebel.
Showing. Oh, that's disgusting.
Ew, boobies.
And that really
She's
annoys
breastfeeding.
me. Oh yeah, I breastfed like 50 times a day.
Okay, so totally, everywhere we went, and like everyone was totally cool with it. Like nobody was kicking you out of the mall or looking at you weird or anything. But so you did it. It wasn't for health reasons. You weren't searching for anything. It was just an innate desire. Something didn't feel right.
Yeah, it was all of those things. I mean, I started looking into it because I read about the history of the bra. So it was for a fashion statement in Christian Northrup's book, Women's Bodies, Women's Wisdom. Dr. Northrup talked about it, and it just offended me greatly that we believe there's something immoral about the breasts without a bra.
Yeah, well, it's like this crazy dichotomy. It's either, you're either a slut, it's totally immoral, but you know what, this is the thing. It's like we're one of the only countries where breasts are viewed as a sex object, but then at the same time it's immoral, where other countries it's more of they're honored for their life-giving, nurturing capabilities.
Yeah.
So, okay, the whole, like, what do you feel about being viewed as a sex object?
I don't know.
Okay, I mean, let's be honest. We're two girls here. We're alone, kind of. I mean, because you're watching later,
men
but
finding me attractive.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be put in a box, because of it.
Or be constricted.
I don't want to be controlled.
Or pretend you're,
exactly.
20. Well, you are 20. Never mind. How old are you?
I am a secret age.
Oh, come on.
I
could probably be your mom.
Mid-20s.
Okay, I could be your mom. Okay, so, alright, no, yeah, let's be honest. It's fun for guys, to feel sexy or feel good or feel attractive, but
they feel like shit.
Is that all that we want to be viewed as? Our boobs are only for sex? I mean...
Well, no.
Yeah.
They're just part of our body, like your arms, and they're beautiful and just part of us, Squishy.
I got a comment somebody saying, well, I'm wearing a bra and you don't know what you're talking about. You're probably, not a D, and, I want my man to like my nice tight rack, and okay, and I'm glad I didn't listen to those, like, patchouli wearers. By the way, I don't wear patchouli, but, close enough. And, once again, we're not telling anyone what to do or whatever. However, there's been many studies done. You can go to killerculture.com, Sidney Ross Singer, the Institute for Culturogenic Disease in Hawaii, and he's done numerous studies for like 25 years. He's not the only one. So there are health reasons. However, we are going to talk about the reasons we do it and how women can kind of ease into it. Because honestly, I mean, being this big, it's hard when you have back pains, and so we're told, well, you have to wear a bra, it'll prevent your back pain. But the truth is, I had back pain all the time, and when I quit putting them in slings, like, that pain went away, and the pain that you get when you take your bra off, and like, okay, look, I'm 40, they look like eggplant. That's just the way it's gonna be, okay? And I'm okay with that. So, what do you think about that? I mean, are they always supposed to be like we're your age?
No. My boobs have changed from breastfeeding, actually. It's
Yeah.
interesting to see. They're definitely lower than they were before. But there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's just part of life, and we definitely have this weird fixation with wanting breasts to look like they're full of milk all the time. Because if a woman, I don't know if you've ever seen a woman or been a woman that just had a baby and your milk comes in.
And it's like bigger than your head.
Your boob
like
is
each
like
boob.
this,
Yeah.
and they're like totally full, and they're like as high as they possibly can be. And that's like what implants look like, and that's what we expect breasts to look like all the time.
Why do we expect that?
Well, I guess because we didn't get
Victoria's Secret.
We didn't get nurse enough. I don't know.
Cosmopolitan.
It's just a weird fixation on that, and I don't know what it is. I think it's media created mostly, but
Did you just go cold turkey when you quit
No
wearing bras?
way.
Okay, how did you do it?
Well, I did it through a slow progression of, I just started I bought some bralettes instead of so I wore the underwire bras with the padding or whatever, what most women wear. And then I got the bralettes, and those were just not as tight like a sports bra, but just some nylon or whatever. And it had elastic at the bottom, but no wire. And then I just got and then I went to the camisoles with the bra, built in, and then I just cut out the bra out of the camisoles and just wore my camisole undershirts.
Okay, now you work, so you have a job, in society, because that's one of the fears women have. Well, I can't go to work, they're going to look at my nipples, or, and which, by the way, if they do, that's sexual harassment, number one. So, don't be in fear of somebody threatening you. Oh, hey, I see your nipples, or, oh, you're going to lose your job if you don't conform, and, put something that's obviously, cutting off your lymphatic system and your adrenals, and, making it so you actually do have pain. But has anybody ever, pointed their fingers and said, she's not wearing a bra?
No one has ever said anything to me.
In 5 years?
In 5 years.
And no whisper
or
campaign?
Even acted like they knew.
Yeah.
And I would say if you're really concerned about your nipples showing, you can get pasties and cover your nipples that way.
There you go. There's a solution. All right. Now what about...
I did that for a while.
I think one of the comments, they said, I was a double D, and, they don't like to feel the skin, rubbing the skin, and the sweat and stuff.
That's just something you just get used to, and you won't probably sweat as much after a while. Of course, I don't have a lot of rubbing down there, but I do have some.
You don't have eggplant yet. You've only breastfed one. I breastfed 2.
Yeah, so I think that you get used to the feeling of being braless, though, and it's something you have to get used to.
Do you run or exercise?
Yeah, I love exercising.
Okay, you run and you don't get black eyes?
No.
Okay.
So at first, the first month after I went completely braless, it would hurt to exercise. But after that, it felt so good. Because the thing is, our muscles and tendons and everything that hold our breasts up, they're weak from years of wearing bras every day or most every day. Or even if you're only wearing it 50% of the time, it's still going to make an impact. It's like walking on crutches 50% of the time,
Yeah.
So once you can get all that strengthened, though, you'll actually notice, I noticed anyways, especially if you're young, your boobs will actually perk up from what they were before. Yeah.
They do, even
and
if you're
my
old.
breasts grew a little bit, actually. And I was already past 20, I think.
Yeah.
Or 20-ish or something.
Huh. Okay. So for the exercise, you said for about the first month, it hurt. Like, what kind of exercise do you do?
I don't know what I was doing then.
But you did
run,
but
now
jump.
I've done jujitsu, braless.
Okay.
So wrestling.
Ooh.
Aikido,
she wrestles braless.
which involves a bunch of like throwing people and being thrown yourself. So it's very active, very up, down, and rolling.
And no one like grabs your boob on accident.
And I've done running and Pilates. No one grabs my boobs. No one has ever grabbed my boobs that I didn't want to.
Well, no, these are things that people are seriously concerned about, so.
It's just fears in your mind. People are a lot more respectful out there than you think they are. So.
Okay, now, Julia, you're...
And afraid to say anything.
Nobody says anything. Like I said in the last video, I get compliments everywhere I go, like, and nobody says, oh my God, you're not wearing a bra. Like, I have to tell them, and then they're like, wow, really? Ooh, I should wear silk wraps too. Julia got some silk wraps.
I did get some.
Yeah, woo! Isn't it like a fun, free way where you just, I don't know.
Well, it's definitely not obvious at all. I mean, how I normally dress is a little more obvious. Like, but I layer with a camisole that's pretty tight, and then something that's maybe tight or maybe a little looser on top, and that kind of makes it less obvious.
Well, you're not wearing a camisole tonight. You're wearing just the silk wrap. And, you know, 2 different styles that anyone can do. I like the kind of fun and flow and freeing and, you know, maybe when I was 20. I do wear it like that, too. And I don't, it feels great. And it just feels free. And I just have to say I feel so much better. My stage of progression wasn't so much like yours. Because I was working and I was tending bar. So I frankly did not really have the clothes to really make it possible and still be socially acceptable. Of course, that, you know, was like 6 months ago. So my 4 days at work, I would wear a bra, but as soon as I got home, that was the first thing that came off. But now, for the past 6 or 7 months, 100% braless. All day, every day, everywhere I go, I don't care, and, you know, okay, maybe, so there's a little bit of sweat underneath once in a while, but, dude, I mean, we sweat here, we sweat, we're human, that's what we do, we're releasing toxins, that's just part of the program, but, you know, the whole, I want to get back to the breast, or women in general as a sex object. Do you think people look at you different, like, ooh, baby, she's not wearing a bra, so she must be ready for me, hubba hubba, you know, is there anything like that?
Well, I have been known to tell men that I go braless. I pretty much tell my friends, they all find out eventually, and then nobody has ever done that. I think it's actually intimidating when you tell them, and it's coming out of a place of freedom. They admire that. Most men will agree with you that bras are stupid, not even just for the sexual reasons.
Plus, most of them don't know how to take them off.
They wouldn't want to wear a jock strap all the time, so they understand, you know.
I think most
nobody's
men,
ever done that, but I mean,
they're just like, be free. They always look at us like, why are you wearing all those constricting things anyways? They don't understand it, I don't think. I mean, not to say a woman in a bra and cleavage, I mean, hello, Playboy is hot. You know, Cosmopolitan covers and centerfolds or whatever, Glamour magazine, they're hot, okay? We're not saying they're not. But is it really practical to try to, I mean, why would anybody want to look exactly like everyone else or someone else anyways? I mean, the whole point is being yourself and being comfortable in yourself, and you know, if you want to go the extra step for the health reasons, cool. If not, well, that's cool too. It's your choice what you want to wear, what you don't wear. But I have been seeing a huge wave of people that are realizing that, you know, in countries that don't wear bras, they have the same incidence of male breast cancer, which is like hardly none. And, you know, so women want to change, but they're just wondering, like, how and what. And, you know, so the camisole, like you said, is a perfect way to switch. The silk wraps, and I showed you a few different ways to wear them. Of course, there's literally like hundreds. So you can Google it, and there's like professional videos and with edited and fast forward, so you don't have to like watch me how I tried to do it the other day, long and boring. But so,
Well,
I mean, do you have to like, first of all, you don't wear patchouli, you're not a hippie,
what is that?
you don't smoke pot, you don't, you know, you're not any of those things that people say are typical, oh, those patchouli wearing people, you know, they don't know what they're talking about. Well, she's none of that.
I eat organic food.
and never smoked pot. Now that is crazy. But we'll have to work on her.
No, we should have done this video a few hours earlier.
Well, what else do you want to say about, like, what kind of information and advice can you offer to women that are considering banning the bra?
There's a really great website. It's called goingbraless.net. And it is a wonderful, wonderful support network for women who want to go braless, and it has a lot of information on it. Just a lot of information of women's stories about being braless, women of all kinds of sizes and shapes and ages and desires, like the reason why they're, you know, going braless or whatever. And it's a really, really, really great site. I highly recommend it. Goingbraless.net.
All right, cool.
So,
I'll check it out.
yeah. And then the other thing is just, I want all women to love their bodies just the way they are, to feel no shame for their bodies the way that they are physically made. I want no women to feel shame for their natural shape, natural body. We are not immoral. Like, being naked, being natural, being your body is not immoral. It is not wrong. It is not gross. It is not dirty. It is not bloody. It is not anything.
Oh, gross!
It's just what it is. It's natural. It's what you're meant to be. It's good.
Amen. Very well said. And that's kind of like what Shamhat's Bedroom, shamhatsbedroom.wordpress.com is kind of about, helping to free women and men alike of their sexuality and the inhibitions and the shame and guilt and, you know, the repression. So give everyone a little bit of insight on what they can look forward to.
Oh, well, the blog's just starting and it has a few articles. It's kind of like about, it's going to be sex tips, you know, to help you have a better sex life. But also my insight and stories about how to get sexually free, because we have so much psychological and spiritual bondage over us, you know, in our sexuality, that we aren't just free inside ourselves to experience our sexuality for what it is. Just experience our desires, experience our feelings, just to enjoy sex for the experience and the connection and all of it, the pleasure. Like, we feel like seeking pleasure is wrong, you know, that, oh, but you should, you know, it should be under this, you know, like, in this and this and this circumstances or whatever, you know, and you shouldn't really feel that strongly, or otherwise you're a slut or whatever.
Yeah.
And so the blog is basically talking about these things to help us get free, and I'm also going to share my story of getting free, and I'm going to do that soon.
Do we get pictures and video?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of
I do
people that
want
want
to
to
get
hit
some.
subscribe.
I do want to get some pictures of myself that are kind of,
I
you know,
know
for
a
the blog.
killer photographer. Hey, I'm halfway
Awesome.
decent, but no, I know like a really good one. But yeah, isn't that crazy that we're ashamed of what is natural? And I have to admit, like growing up as a little girl, you know, being taught sex is bad and our private parts are naughty
Yeah.
and everything. Seriously? Like when my mom didn't have a bra, I was like, ew, gross.
Yep, I was
Seriously.
too. Yep, I was too.
And I'm thinking, well, wait, I have those too. Am I gross? I mean, it's
Yep.
really amazing what growing up and, you know, getting
Yeah.
closer to nature and our natural state. But yeah, I felt that too. So I totally understand. Check it out. Our bodies are not gross.
No.
Okay, your boobs are not gross, whether they're up here or down here or in your in your armpits. They're not gross at all. So, I
Yeah.
mean, and you know what? If you really hate them or parts of your body so much, it's not the body parts that's the problem. It's right here. So that can be a pretty good indicator that we might want to, you know, perhaps explore alternative views and, you know, look elsewhere on, you know, what we think we believe and why we believe it and why we're so ashamed. But the boobs aren't bad, okay? Oh, neither is the booty. I want to see how you look in the dress like that. It looks so cute. Show everyone. Yeah, and so she did it like the first way I tied it on the other night, but then just took the two ends, and mine's just the easy way. I'm kind of tall though. You won't be able to see it, but you know,
It's cute.
just tied up on the back, but yeah, I mean,
I can testify to that.
yeah, and I wore 3 today when we went to the mall, just kind of walking around and
It was
yeah.
pretty trippy. I was impressed how many she could wear. It was awesome.
Because that's what's so cool about it. It could be a little cute little summer dress, or you could get all geared up for winter. You know, put your
Yeah.
leggings on underneath, or you know, boots if you need to. But silk wraps rock. Once again, we got these at Urban Nomad. No. That's the brand. Urban Nomad at Earthbound Trading Company. And I've actually seen that cute little store in lots of different cities. I've been on a lot of road trips. And yes, I sleep in the van. No patchouli, okay, haters? But it's not that I don't like it. I actually use it in my medicine.
It's
but
a good scent.
yeah, it's just, I'm more, you know, jasmine and ling ling and
Oh, ling ling is my favorite.
I'm girly. I like aphrodisiac,
Oh.
deep, flower, tropical kind of, you know, sandalwood.
Clove.
But yeah, cinnamon and clove.
Sweet orange.
Oh, dude,
and
you gotta
mandarin.
smell. You haven't smelt like my pain be gone and stuff. Here, check these out. Speaking of aphrodisiacs. Here we go. Smell that.
We ate sushi tonight, which is an aphrodisiac.
Dude. I know. That's so good.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and this is, oh, here, I should take it off so you can smell it better.
Oh, so
Yeah.
cinnamony.
This is kind of an Egyptian blend. Cinnamon, cedar wood, nutmeg, anise, frankincense, myrrh, clove. Anyways, it's kind of an Egyptian blend, but it's just delicious. Smell this one. This is one of my aphrodisiacs. Here, I'll just put it on your nose so you can smell it for a while.
Oh.
Yeah. Isn't that heavenly? Yeah, so when you have oils like this, it doesn't matter if you're wearing a bra or not, because bra's going to come off anyways. Like men like it too. Oh man, do you like it?
I do. I like it.
Yeah. Anyways, here's the one I make for my face.
What was the cinnamony one you?
I call that Pain Be Gone.
Pain Be Gone.
And this, oh, that doesn't smell good in the plastic. Here, put it on your hand. And then put some on your face. Or wherever.
I'll just smell it here.
Yeah. Yeah, rub it in your skin. Mmm. Yeah, so that's more like, that's kind of my style, like girly, flowery, lang lang, rose. How did we get off on that? Oh yeah, because the people that told us that we do too much patchouli.
I didn't know it was something you could do.
Maybe
Can
we
you get high after that? Wow, I've been
Try
missing
this
out.
one. Do you like that?
Yeah, it's like very
refreshing.
foresty.
Very refreshing. So anyways, not everybody that doesn't wear a bra is a hippie, and not everybody who doesn't wear bras wears patchouli, and not everybody who doesn't wear bras don't take showers, and not everybody who who doesn't wear bras.
Well, sometimes I do.
You know, people who don't wear bras actually pay their own bills and don't have their hand out, and you know, they actually get shit done. So remove your stereotypes, and it's a personal choice. If you want to wear a bra forever and be all tight and constricted, totally cool.
And
right?
Wearing a bra forever will not keep your boobs from sagging.
Oh, no. My boobs sagged worse when I was wearing a bra than they do now. For reals.
For reals.
Anything else you want to share?
Nope. I
love
you.
Did it. Boobies!
Love you. Free the
Free
boobies.
the boobies! Here, should we give them a...
Ah.
Here we go. Yes. Free the boobies. All right.